It was a day of farewells today at Apple's far-out iPhone launch event. In addition to getting rid of the iPhone mini variant, Apple also ditched the notch on the iPhone 14 Pro in favor of a pill-shaped cutout. The company is calling this the dynamic island at the top of the screen. The iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max also feature brighter screens and offer an always-on display so you can always see your most important information. Hey guys, we are back again with some latest Apple news. As we already know that Apple launched its new lineup of iPhone 14, including the new Apple Watch Series 8. But there was some unexpected things happened in the event that Apple did to their iPhone 14 Pro lineup. The iPhone 14 Pro and iPhone 14 Pro Max come with 6.1-inch and 6.7-inch displays. The display offers 1600 nits of brightness levels and can go up to 2000 nits. Apple says that no other smartphone offers these brightness levels. As we already knew, the display is offered by Samsung, and they always kept the best for their devices, but this time the iPhone display is far better than any other in the market. It's the brightest display so far by any smartphone right now. Now the pill-shaped cutout is what Apple calls the Dynamic Island, which can be used to do a lot more. In Dynamic Island, users can see battery levels and get directions from Apple Maps, among other things. Apple says that third-party apps will also be able to use that space to show users more alerts. Dynamic Island brings a totally new experience to the iPhones. The proximity sensor has been put inside the display for the first time. The difference is that the interface now makes better use of the space by displaying different information on it. When you play a song on Apple Music, the island will show an orange dot to indicate something was happening. And when you long press the island with one of these activities going on, the box will expand to show more controls. For example, expanded to show the playback progress bar and buttons for rewind, pause, and skip below it. The software cleverly camouflages the camera hold here, so it never interrupts the content and is hidden with empty black space in that area. When nothing was going on, long pressing the dynamic island resulted in a slight stretching animation and light haptic feedback. If you peer hard at the pill, you can also see the 12-megapixel true-depth camera off to the right under it. Again, it's not quite an all-screen display, but the camera cutout feels better hidden than before. Apple iPhone 14 Pro and iPhone Pro Max feature a triple camera setup with a 48-megapixel primary sensor. Speaking of, the iPhone 14 Pro also got an upgraded camera system with a new 48-megapixel primary rear sensor backed by Apple's new photonic engine for better low-light performance. The quad-pixel sensor is Apple's clever way of renaming pixel binning that almost every other Android phone has to offer. However, using ProRAW, users can shoot and capture images in full without binning the pixels. There's also a 12-megapixel telephoto sensor and 12-megapixel ultra-wide sensor. The ultra-wide sensor claims to offer better macro photography. Apple iPhone 14 Pro and iPhone 14 Pro also feature the new photonic engine, which claims to deliver better images in low light. Both phones also have the action mode and cinematic mode can be used to shoot in up to 4K resolution. Both iPhones are powered by the all-new A16 Bionic processor that claims to improve performance, camera, and battery life on the iPhone 14 Pro and iPhone 14 Pro Max. The chip is built on 4-nanometer architecture. Apple says that the A16 Bionic processor is way ahead of what any Android smartphone can offer, as it is the fastest processor in any smartphone. With 2 high-performance cores and 4 high-efficiency cores, the new 6-core CPU is up to 40% faster than the competition and easily handles demanding workloads, claims Apple. A16 Bionic features an accelerated 5-core GPU, with 50% more memory bandwidth and a new 16-core neural engine capable of nearly 17 trillion operations per second. Apple is adding a limited form of satellite connectivity to new iPhones that lets users send an SOS even when they're off the grid. No dish required. While it won't allow ordinary data, voice, or text, it will alert emergency services with your circumstances and location. In case of an injury in the backcountry or some such situation, users can activate the emergency SOS feature if they have an iPhone 14 or 14 Pro, both of which have an updated wireless chipset that allows it. By that point, Link and Starlink will likely have their services up and running, and the former at least aims to provide emergency text and SOS capability for free across the globe. So there we go, the iPhone 14 series is official. We are going to be doing a lot more videos on this, so make sure to subscribe to the channel. So what do you guys think about this new dynamic island and new camera features combining with the upgraded 4nm chipset? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. With that being said, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.